My name is Shauna. I'm forewarning you now, this ends with an anticlimactic fuck. Anyways, I have a friend who went to jail once. She said when you wake up, you enter a nightmare. Only when you're dreaming do you feel at peace. I went to jail once, but not long enough to finish my solo yoga session to myself. The first time I lusted, it lasted 7 years. What was always a dream turned into a nightmare. Maybe he wasn't even real. The dream started at 16 when we officially met. I had met him 2 years prior, but felt too flat and fat to be noticed. By 16, I was as confident as I could be. My obsession with calorie counting allowed me very few friends, one being Ida, a nice girl with the same obsession for counting as me. I liked everything about him. He was filthy, no good, and underwhelming. Now that I'm awake, I can see he was going nowhere. I still like writing his name though, saying it in my head. When you're starved for someone's attention, you just are. You can be 16 or 3 trillion. Your dumb heart wants what it wants. No, we never dated. Lust doesn't work that way. He was the first boy I learned to cheat with, though. We kissed one night like teenagers, because we were. The other boy was devastated. I've been cheated on too, but it doesn't hurt me like I feel it does nice people. He must have brought on a resistance to monogamy that I still haven't resolved. Later on, I dated at least 2 of his friends. They were Eskimo brothers, which always, I believe, cheapened my experience with them. It was like in sports when you reach checkpoints for the big finish. Him. What a game. He went to jail once and then twice. By this time I moved to Brooklyn, far from Florida. He wrote me letters and apologized for all the stringing he had done. I don't have them anymore. I can't remember how he said goodbye anymore either. The letters came addressed from some Florida County jail system. His inmate number was long, something like 66666666666. He was my pubescent hell. He was a user, a liar, a bullshitter. He reaped the nightmares he sowed. I'm still dumb about dudes, but I was even dumber then. When he was released from jail, I invited him to come live with me. I had never done it before. That's not the way to do it. There is a right way. He flew up from Florida. The first couple days were bizarre. It had been a while. That and what we dream and imagine to be true is different than what we're faced with, especially when it comes to lust. By day 3, I had woken up. It began with his lack of ambition to do or work. He seemed to just be interested in hanging out and discussing things rather than doing them. He picked cigs off the ground of 12th and 3rd. He was gross. By the 4th night, I tried to put the moves on him. He seemed 70% there. A ride that took 7 years to climax fell apart in 10 minutes in bed. He was soft like his character. He was flaccid like his limp personality. The next day, or the day after, I asked him to leave. He wasn't the last person asked to leave my bed, my house, or my dreams. I've lusted after many clowns. I've lived in a lot of nightmares, but I don't have space for them in my dreams. Not anymore.